I normally do is stick a wide somewhere out of the way that will just get a safe shot of the first dance, and then if they ever come back after the wedding saying, oh, did you film the first dance? Just give them that. I might not even use it in the film, but at least I've got it if they ever ask. No, I'm not. I'm going to put it there. Angle it up for all them twinkly lights behind us, and yeah, it's just a safe shot. But that's it.
So guys, I've got a couple of first dances to show you here. This shot that you're seeing now, you see me walking across the stage there. This shot was taken on my wide angle, my B cam. So this is the actual secondary shot that I delivered to the couple as part of filming their wedding. This is the safety shot that I've mentioned just now, that I stick on a wide somewhere nice and safe so that I can record the first dance in full. And this is that shot. So but you can also see me in this, so it's a good thing to show for BTS. So obviously you can see me there. I've just liaised with the photographer on kind of where she wants to be and what shot she wants to get, and I've just reassured her that I won't get in her way. Skip ahead, I'm just waiting for the couple. The couple are getting announced in here, so I'll hit record. Obviously you can see I'm on a monopod here filming with my 55mm lens, but I've stabilized with a monopod for the entirety of the first dance, and I'm just tracking them in here, manual focus, and you can see by my position that I've just adjusted height a little bit there, and I'm just using the monopod to kind of sway left and right. I can move side to side smoothly. I can track their movements as they go about their first dance. Swapping out for a slightly wider angle, slightly different angle, because I felt like they were getting a bit too close. But as you can see, I'm pretty static throughout. There's nothing too crazy going on here. There's no gimbals. I'm just on a monopod for a bit of stability. Moved into the middle there to kind of get all those flowers and twinkly lights in the background, just for a different shot. I record the whole thing in full, but here what I'm looking for is 5 or 6 clips that I can use in the main film. So a couple of different angles, maybe a shot of the hands, etc. But it's fairly static throughout. Now everyone comes on the dance floor to join them, and I stay recording for those few first shots, those few moments where the guests join them on the dance floor, the couples come in. You can get some really nice moments of couples having a little bit of a dance of their own, and you can get some intimate moments there, and you can film the couple surrounded by all their friends and family. So I'm getting a few bits and bobs here. So guest is letting off some confetti here, which I didn't even know about, but boom, you see that go off, and I just kind of react to it. I suddenly tilt my camera up to kind of try and catch that confetti going off. Looking for the couple here, obviously there's the bride. Need to get her reaction to that. And then I just tilt up to try and get some of the confetti, focus on the confetti in the air. And at this point I'm thinking, oh, nice kind of ending shot in slow-mo, confetti falling down, fade out, be a nice ending shot. So that's done, that's the first dance over. You can see I'm just sort of getting rid of the monopod now. At this point I'm going to put it to one side, and then I'm just going to revert back to handheld mode and capture as much dancing and party footage as I can in the next sort of 20 minutes before it's home time. So this is another wide angle of a first dance where you can kind of see me in action. Again, this wide angle is just a safety shot that I can use as a backup, deliver to the couple, but in this case it's a great way to kind of show you guys my position and where I'm at. So I don't know if you can kind of see that, but I'm just here sat down off to the left hand side here. And the reason I'm kind of shooting, I spend most of the time on this left hand side, and the reason I'm shooting this way is because they've got the sun behind them, and we just happened to be doing the first dance at sunset, and it was perfect timing. So I wanted to shoot into the sun to get all that kind of flaring. So I spent the majority of the time on this left hand side, and I just stand up there to get a better angle, more sort of head height. I'm actually filming this handheld. I move around there to let the photographer in, and I'll go for a different angle, and the photographer there moves in. So I'm just off camera here. And again, same sort of setup. I'm filming the first dance from like the waist up. And I'm just recording the whole thing as fully as I can, getting a couple of different angles. Moving around here, obviously off camera for a different angle. I'll move back into frame here on the left. And again, just shooting handheld. Kind of fitting around the photographer and the guests, and trying to get that nice bit of flare in from the sun. Here I am again, just off to the left here. I move a bit closer. All the guests have joined them on the dance floor at this point, so again, those kind of first 30 seconds where all the guests come in and join them and give them hugs, and couples are having their little personal moments. I like to capture all that as much as I can in those first minute or so after the first dance. And I'm just focusing on one scene for 3-4 seconds, then I'm moving on to something else for another few seconds, moving on to something, and just flitting about and getting as much as I can in that time. And this kind of signals the end of the first dance. So I stop recording and I move into party mode.